Hey guys, what's up? It's P from PTV and welcome back to the channel. I know yesterday we broke our consecutive days of uploading Outriders streak on the channel, and that is simply because of everything that's going on with the bug going on with the inventory wipes and all that. So I was super nervous to upload or get on the game really at all yesterday, period. But we decided to brave it. I couldn't go 2 days without uploading for you guys, so here we go. I've got this super awesome secret side quest legendary loot farm, and that's a mouthful, but I promise you it is totally worth it. Okay, I'm gonna drop you in right here, and all you're gonna need to go, you're gonna go to your main menu. Okay, select the story point, and you're gonna go to Canyon of the Grand Obelisk and start at the very first story point. Okay. Hop in that game, it's going to take you to the camp. Now, the camp should be inside of the cave here. You're going to run towards the left. There's like a tunnel right here, right? You're going to run over towards the left, and you're going to come up on a fork, okay? And one of the bits of the fork is going to be a staircase upward. We're not going there yet. That'll be for later. Instead, take that sharp left out of the exit tunnel. We're going to go down this rocky path, and you're going to find this, I don't even know what we call these, right? You're going to activate this little guy here. Bang. Okay. Now we're going to make our way back over and move over towards the staircase where we originally went. All right. Now remember, this is a secret side quest, and the only way to activate this quest is to run through the original campaign quest, Sacrifice, and that's what we're going to inevitably have to do here. But inside of the Sacrifice quest, there are those little I don't even know what you call them, like obelisks, those little activation keys, like the first one that we just got, and you're going to have to activate all three of them, and we happen to know where they are, so I'm going to help you with that. Okay, you're going to hit a little wave right here. After the wave is over, it's super important. You're going to have these little dead bodies, these remains. You need to collect them, as it is part of the Sacrifice quest. You will not be able to go further in the quest unless you do that. I made the mistake of not collecting those the first time, and then it cost me quite a bit of time. And the quest itself is actually only going to take you somewhere between 10 to 15 minutes, depending on what world tier you're playing on and how high level your gear is, and so on and so forth. So we're going to make our way up this staircase. It's pretty linear at this point. We find the second one, and bonus, there's a chest in the back right there. Now, I'm running this at world tier 15, so there's a good possibility through the chest that we find, and there's several chests through the quest, that, you know, you get a little something decent. We don't get anything this time, unfortunate, but yeah, just know that the world tier that you start this quest on, and I believe you can do the Sacrifice quest at world tier 1, and then I will let you know through the new quest when to activate the highest world tier that you have, so that to make sure your legendary gear that you do get is the highest level that it can possibly be. So we're going to run this way through this big circular deal here. There's going to be a wave of enemies that approach us. They're going to, lots of hiding behind cover and such. It's kind of an annoying wave, if I'm being honest, but do your best to clear it. I like I said, I was playing this at World Tier 15, and I just did it just because, hey, there's a chance that they'll drop something that I could use later on, so why not? Don't stress yourself out about it if that's not something that you can achieve. That's not a flex or anything. I want you to be realistic about it, okay? After we go about killing the remainder of these enemies, you'll see on the map that blue bit, and there are some remains that we need to pick up over here, and surprise, surprise, another chest, right? Hey, and if you guys, while we're doing this, hopefully we get a little bit of something out of this chest. If you guys are enjoying this, if you're excited to get your guaranteed legendary, please make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. It helps me out a lot, and it is totally free for you, and takes literally 2 seconds, dude. 2 seconds, and it's free. We go ahead and we get the chest, pop it open. Sucker's got nothing in it, of course, as always for us. It's just part of the RNG gods not looking at us with a lot of favor. Here's another activation point. This is part of the quest itself. It's not one that we actually need, but we pop this sucker open, and we're going to enter sort of like the last chapter that is the Sacrifice quest. We're going to run through here, and what you're going to notice as we run through here, make our way down to the stairwell, the door to the legendary weapon is actually right here in front of us right now. Is this big circular door, and I accidentally run past it. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm going to need those remains. But that big circular door is what we're going to circle back to after we, you know, hit all the steps and activate all the keys and such. We're going to run back to this door, and that's where it's going to be located. So just for ease of navigation, kind of keep that one in the back of your mind. As we approach the final bit, it is kind of wavy down here as far as like the enemies that spawn. This part probably took me the longest. We activate this, and we're going to take this hard right outside of this door. Run. Oh, yeah. From here, we're going to make sure that we're crossing this bridge right here. There's another way to the left, but we're not going that way. We're going straight across the bridge to the big ominous door over here. We're going to melt everybody directly in their face with our volcanic rounds build, which apparently is still viable. I've made a couple tweaks, and I'm thinking about dishing that build out to you guys here in the next couple days. If you're just dead set on running a bullet build even after the nerf, I've still got a viable version. We're going to have to sacrifice a few things, but it still works very, very well. I'm interested to get that to you, get that out to you here soon, okay? We enter the last bit, and we're going to go to this, like, a dark, ominous room with this big, weird laser coming through it, okay? After, it should be a cutscene right here. Yes, sir. Get the cutscene, and then we're going to have to defend ourselves from waves of enemies. So the stairwell that we came from, we turn back around, and there's going to be a lot more enemies for us to go ahead and take care of here. We get up here and just, again, melt everybody in the face. Hey, if you guys want to see that new build, leave a comment down below. Or if you have a different Pyromancer build that you want, like kind of like a walkthrough or like a build guide on, let me know. We're starting to get to the point where I've collected a whole bunch of legendaries now, and we have a little build flexibility. I'd like to give you guys kind of a show of what to expect for all of that. So now that we're done with that, we run back down into the room, and you'll see there's another blue circle over there where the remains are. So of course we're going to go over here, and the key point, the stairwell that we are running towards right now, after we hit this remain, we go ahead and collect these. We're going to run up there, okay? And that's the last key right there. That's the last key. That one, for some reason, is hard to find. I don't know. And as soon as we activate it, you're going to see a new quest pop up, a new quest line, Forgotten Chapel right here. And just to double check that you do it right, my suggestion is that you go into the quest menu and you just activate it from there. Right from there, you'll get the guide. If you press up on the D-pad, pro tip, I don't know if you guys know this, probably everyone knows this, but up on the D-pad, you'll get a guide on how to get there. That white line shoots out. I should be doing it here any moment. There it is, bang. And it'll take you back over to the door that I was telling you about where the legendary is. So it's a bit of a run, and I'll probably skip this part and meet you back at the door. All right, we've run all the way back, and we are ready for our brand new legendary item. It's going to be freaking sweet. I can't wait. Get in here. This is the first time I've done this. It is possible that you've done this through the campaign, but me, as someone who kind of rushed through the campaign to get to the end game, I did not. And so to have this little tidbit to go back on was super, super helpful. Make sure to like and subscribe if you appreciate the video. Thumbs up all day. Let's pop this sucker open, see what we get. Boom. And we get a super awesome Amber Vault, which is actually a fantastic weapon for its tier 3 mod. If you want to use the weapon, great. If not, breaking it down, it's also good. That Killing Spree mod is super crucial to making sure you're doing high DPS at the end. Now, I know what you're thinking. Okay, if I go back to the main menu and reset the quest, can I farm loop this legendary quest? Well, let's find out. Here's my second run doing it. And everything up to this point has been the exact same. We're going to open the door. We're going to walk in there. I look over in there, and I'm going to see the chest, and it's got the yellow check mark over it. I'm like, hell yes, dude. This is it. We found a legendary loop. I can't wait to tell YouTube. I'm going to wave at him. I'm going to flex a little bit. And then we get after it. And we're going to pop open the chest, and guess what happens? Boom. We get a purple item. And there's just some things that you can't help, right? We tried our best. I tried to help you guys. Turns out it is a one-time deal, so if you've already done it, more than likely you won't be able to do it. That's not to say that, you know, I didn't run it 3 times. So maybe if I run it a 3rd time, I'd have gotten more lucky. I'm not sure. But as far as the 2nd time going, it didn't do it, so I didn't decide to repeat it, okay? That is going to be it. Leave it down in the comments section once you've done it. Bookmark this comeback. Make sure you leave in the comment section which legendary that you got. Was it worth it? It took me about 10 to 15 minutes, knowing that most things to get the legendary items are taking people like an hour per legendary. 15 minutes cuts that in fourths. So to me, I feel like it was really, really good value for the time. If you appreciate it, yeah, leave it down in the comment section which legendary you got, and I will see you guys in the next one, man. Later.